What's up guys, Corvus here and welcome to episode 22 of my Paradox Grand campaign in Crusader Kings 2. I almost said Europa Universalis 4 there. And we are currently playing as Italy. In the last episode, I believe it was, we converted from Lombard culture to Italian culture, which changed our name from Lombardy to Italy. We also, one of our vassals inherited Württemberg at one point, the Duke of Modena. So we now have territory up here. We're also trying to fabricate claims on Bavaria so that we can head in that direction. And I wanted to check whether my Casus Belli was working. Doesn't look like it, and I don't know why this is a thing, but I'm not allowed to declare war on Bulgaria for more than one province despite having 4 claims on them. I thought I had 5, to be honest. Did I really only have 4? I thought I had 5. Okay, well with 4 claims we can only declare for one of them, which is weird. Okay, so we're going to get started. We're going to hopefully get some Casus Belli on Salzburg and Passau. Is that how you pronounce it? They don't have an alliance anymore, which is why I wanted to do this war. Is it because someone's going for those? No, no one's going for the claims. Strange, I'm just not allowed to declare war for them, for whatever reason. Got some raiders here. I think I had just killed them in the last episode, or at least attacked them. We will get people out of our army, just so that don't suffer from illness if this illness comes, and we'll hopefully get some claims. The Duchy of Kabylia is no longer considered. Oh yes, I also changed a couple of the game rules that I had said at the start, including the one that changed, what's it called? It changes how quickly titles become de jure. I changed it to 10 years, just to see how crazy that is, because we've just had 6 duchies become ours there. And if we have a look now at de jure Italy is basically most of my territory, which is insane. What else has changed? De jure Aquitaine has Barcelona. De jure Castile doesn't exist. What else? De jure West Francia is tiny and owns part of Holland, or it owns the Duchy of Holland. Everything else looks pretty similar. It looks like Saxony's been cut down a bit. Ruthenia obviously is being expanded into by Lithuania. Svithjord took part of Norway and Sapmi. And apart from that, everything looks pretty similar. No real changes in the Middle East. Down here, Egypt has expanded into Abyssinia. But apart from that, everything else looks pretty similar. Alania is going to come under someone's control pretty soon, it looks like. It looks like Byzantines have started to expand upwards into Bulgaria a bit. I don't know if I pointed that out in an earlier episode or not. Carousing is done. You have a 19% chance of getting me a claim. Are you any good? You have 19. Our current guy has 25. So yeah, you're not getting that position. Raiders have arrived. How dare they arrive? I hate raiders so much. I thought I had turned them off in the settings. That's one of the settings I thought I had turned off, if raiding was allowed. I guess if someone had raiders toggled already, they are still going to be able to invade. Yes, it was fun. Let's get a little bit of prestige. And I'm hoping, against hope, that we get to go to war with... Alright, what's this? This guy may be impotent. I'll ask him about it. I really want to declare war on Bulgaria for my claims, but it's not letting me. It's really frustrating. I have claims on all of this land. I can't press them for whatever reason. I know I already tried to press them with my previous character, but that shouldn't stop me from being able to press them now. Looks like our organizer died, which is unfortunate. Do we have any war declaration cast a spell apart from tributary? Claim Senge. Great. Did you claim on Rome? Did you claim on the Byzantines, of course? And these all just... I could claim West Francia for various people if we didn't have a non-aggression pact. What about Middle Francia? Pretty sure we don't have a non-aggression pact. Claim Middle Francia. My courtier, my courtier. My courtier. But aren't you... You're married to my sister. You have 2 children of my dynasty, but both are female. What about this guy? You have a son. So I think when the son comes of age, I may press it for this dude. Centul Carly. Yes, you can have money. You've done a good job. They have 110 boats, which means they can carry, what, 1,000 gold? So they'll be looting for quite some time before they go home, most likely. West Frankian Revolt. This guy, what's he doing? Independence League War. I could claim Lorraine and Sundgau for some random duchess. Yes, I know, you're sieging down my land. Why are there raiders everywhere? I literally did turn raiding off. Like, people should be unable to raid. How many is that? That's 3,000. That's not even enough to stomp these down. Just let them siege. Doesn't matter. Weakens my vassals a bit, but doesn't directly influence me so much. Znojmo is independent. How? How is Znojmo independent? That seems ridiculous. This is the guy... He's not... No, he's not my organizer. He's not going to be leader of a plot for much longer. He's trying to kill my mother. It's not very nice of him. Pomerania and Saxony. Saxony has actually expanded quite a bit. Sure, I'll lose 10 piety, that's fine. Fussy, not a great trait. See, what? I've never picked this and the child not gotten fussy, no matter which way I do. I'm doing this one. She gained fussy. It always gives fussy, I'm pretty sure. I've never had it not give fussy. Svithjod is ridiculous. They've basically formed Scandinavia at this point. What's going on? How have they formed Scandinavia? That seems ridiculously overpowered. The pagans in this game in general seem quite overpowered. I mean, look at Khazaria. How are they that powerful? No, I'm not giving you a title. I only have 5 to my name. All in my primary duchy. Everyone but the Christian seems really powerful in this game. You. Declare war. Holy war for Croatia. Goal. Raise troops. How many men do you have? You have 1.8k. So we can probably do this just with the northern troops. Get rid of you. Southern troops, you can stand down as well. As can all the ones over seas. Hopefully we'll be able to do this at a reasonable pace. Right, this army can start the march. Down to this way, no, this way, down to Croatia. And is this the guy I'm at war with? No, that is... Wait. Byzantines, don't tell me you're involved. That means I'm never getting anything out of this war. There's no way I get anything out of this war, because if that gets sieged even a tiny bit... Yeah. If that even got sieged the tiniest part, then the Byzantines would have just took it. Oh yes, I've raised army levies. I need to stand these guys down. Get these guys home, stand them down. See if I can declare war. I can claim multiple. I can claim 2. Veglia and Senge. Why can I now claim 2 of them? It's now letting me claim 2. It's not, because she owns that directly now, but surely I should be able to claim these as well. I don't know what's happened there. Why is there just some random host walking through the middle of Europe, getting hit by everyone? You come home. Let's see. We can get courtier who likes us, or we can get just some prestige. Right, what can we upgrade in our capital? Let's have a look. Is there anything in the hospital we can upgrade? We can. So we could get a chapel, which gives 2%. It's disease resistance I want most of all. I know the library does get you the pharmacology laboratory and the medical academy, I believe. Yeah. But since this actually gives us something, should we go for that? The library may be a good addition. Let's go for the library. Let's also see if we can get any more retinue. We can't at the minute. So we switched over to pikemen actually, as opposed to heavy infantry, when we switched to Italian from Lombard. This is very strange. If you guys know what's going on here, where I can't declare war for my actual claims, let me know. I'd be very interested to find out. Oh, come on, you went after Bohemia. I'm not going to owe you a favour. It's some random people who aren't of my dynasty. Why do I want them to become better? I think we just go to war with Bavaria, maybe. He has a pact with the Count of Belgrade, who has 1 province, and the Earl of Surrey. Great. He has 2.8k to his own name. We would have a truce for 10 years, I believe it is. Let's reassign you to Passau. I really need to start gobbling up these guys up here. That's the problem. I could get Nuremberg and then Meissen and go that way, because I have Württemberg up here. Or I could just get a single province that borders a heathen. Because I can't really go that way anymore, so we're going to have to move you up to, like, Meissen. Or, how about this? Click on that. I'll take that province. It'll be separate from the rest of my realm. Okay, so my courtier, who is the Count of Bejeja, his illegitimate son is now an elusive shadow. Excellent. Not really. Well, you may become useful in the future. You're better than my current guy, but my current guy is an important vassal. I don't think we're going to do anything about that. Yes, hopefully you can just go home and then never come back. The Pope's died. New Pope. And we need an education focus. Willful and fussy. You don't have willful, so we'll go for diplomatic focus. You got me a strong claim on the chiefdom of Brenneburg. Now, is there anything I want instead? I can choose any province in the world to move this claim to. And is Brenneburg the one I want? Let's have a look at Duchy map mode. So I could go for the Duchy of Saxony. I could go for the Duchy of Silesia. That might be a good idea. Yeah, we'll do that. Use it. So now we're going to go to war with Pomerania. They have 800 troops. He's not independent, it's this guy. They have 5k troops. Are you kidding me? How? They have 4,000 event spawn troops. It's insane. Let's do it. Let's raise everyone. Oh, come on. Oh. Raiders. Okay. Make sure no one's walking through the raiders. Everyone is, apparently. All decided the best way to do it was to suicide through some raiders. Right, you all go to Treviso as well. You can both come to Treviso. Don't go that way, you fool. Treviso. And we need to raise some boats to go get the rest of our levy. Grab you. Grab you. We will send you down to Tunis. You can go to Tunis. You can also go to Tunis. You can just stand down. The army of Venice can stand down as well. You can run to Treviso, not through there. Right, you're all gathered. Group up. Actually 63 boats here, as opposed to 60, which the game said there was. We'll gather you up, get you on the boats, which can carry 15,000 men, so I think I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to ship everyone up there. Probably to Saxony and then walk through. Or I could just walk this way. Is there a supply limit map mode? Revolt risk? No, there's not. We would have to check the supply. Is it about 10k, 11k? It is about 11k. So we will march all the way up to Brenneburg. Let's make sure we have the best possible leaders. You're leading. Good. But you're not leading. Serafino is because he has very high martial. Fair enough. Let's stand the boats down now. Hopefully we won't take too many losses on the march up. Right. That's more than enough to assault. That's the province I want. Do you want to give it to me? Family first. We're going to go after his army and we're going to assault his capital. And I think we're actually going to attack his army as well, because they're often very light in terms of infantry, things like that. Captured someone. We'll go down to here, I think. We are losing crazy amounts of men though. March over to his capital. We've gained a rash, which is minus 0.5 health, not too... Great Pox would be worse. Come on, don't lose too many men. We lost that siege whilst he was battling us. Right, we're up to 100%. Offer peace. Thank you and goodbye. Now you come back to Brandenburg. And we will gain the Great Pox. Yay! We're going to die. We actually got mild illness, which isn't that bad. We're gonna try something. Hopefully he's good. I actually do feel better. Good. And we're gonna stand down the army. And then we're gonna end this episode here, guys. So we have took our Europa Universalis 4 capital. And we are planning our next foray into the heathen lands up here. So I hope you'll join me on the episode later on today. If you've enjoyed this one though, make sure to like and subscribe. From me, Corvus, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.